What's up, people? Welcome back to another video. Now this time I'm gonna go over 10 most useful personas and animas together. So yeah, let's do this, shall we? Okay, one more thing. In order to get the persona or anima, you have to max out 100% affinity. So in order to unlock them, you have to do hard to hard with a character that has the persona or anima. And once you reach 100%, you will unlock that perk. Starting off, number 10, I got Apostle persona. Apostle is a very interesting persona. What it does is Sacred Hour charge time minus 50%. So if you're a supporter, it is a really good persona to have, especially when you want to charge win 3 or etc. like the other Sacred Hours. It helps a lot. It does reduce quite a bit of time to charge. Now location, the character you want to talk to, is Selka. Number 9, I got Caution anima. Now, Caution is a really useful anima if you equip it on your AI and stuff. Because when you're running in the dungeons, especially for extreme or stuff, you're gonna get spotted really easy sometimes. But if you have that anima that you equip it on yourself or AI, you can run around with it and without being spotted easily. And it's very useful. Sometimes you'll see me run in the dungeons, just use my AI because I have that equipped for them. And it's not like the OP's anima. Then again, there's not many good animas in this game anyway, so this will be a really good choice. Now location, you can get it from Xenon or Berserker. Number 8, I got Lobster anima. Lobster is a really good anima when it comes to farming and stuff. It increases drop rate plus 20% and it helps a lot. Sometimes if you want to farm for certain materials, it is a really good choice to have it on your AI. It doesn't have to be on your main. Any other AI works just as well. So yeah, location is Asuna. Number 7, I got Star Wars persona. Now Star Wars is a really interesting persona to have, especially if you're a tank. It gives max HP plus 30%. That is quite a bit of increases for a lot of characters. If you want to run a solid tank build, this is a definitely recommended persona because there aren't any like persona or animas that increase HP in general. So yeah, location Medina. Number 6, I got Berserker persona. Berserker's effect is attack plus 100% or untargetable, which means you cannot lock on the enemy, and defense minus 25%. Now this thing, it's OP when it comes to DPS. If you want to equip that plus an Uptight or this plus a Berserker EX, I think it caps out the attack, so you don't really need attack buffs at all. Now this thing alone gives 100% attack. That is a lot. 100% attack is quite a bit. So you pretty much set for attacks. If you want to use this persona, then don't really want to use buffs. However, Berserker cannot lock on an enemy, such as for South, it has multiple body parts, which is gonna be really difficult to fight or down. And for West as well, because there's 3 body parts. That's the only problem with Berserker, is that you cannot lock on to the main body parts. And if you're used to it, it's fine, but ultimately it's a decent persona to use. Now location is Lino. Number 5, I got Fiery persona. Fiery is a really good persona to have. What it does is gives critical rates plus 50%, which is like a Tiger Result. However, Tiger Result has a 50% crit power. That's the only differences. So This persona will give you a lot of crits, especially combined with Reaper's Wrath and stuff. You'll be good to go, or one more Tiger, you'll be good to go. But you won't get that 50% more, like, crit power, because this thing does not have. It is definitely recommend if you don't have any other personas to use. Now location is Elizabeth. Number 4, I got Born Leader. Born Leader is really good for your AIs. This is definitely recommended to pick it up. That's a must if you're doing solo or doing multiplayer. If you want to share buffs and stuff, you will need this for sure. What it does is expands like the buff areas and effects. However, it does not tell you what kind of buffs. In order to share Bulwark and Tiger Resolve, you must have Born Leader on yourself or AI. If you share it to your AI, you have to have it on yourself. If you want AI shared to you, you need to have that on your AI. So that's why I say this is must if you want to share the OP buffs. Especially those two, you will need Born Leader no matter what, otherwise you cannot share it. Other than that, Born Leader is really good to substitute for Body of Sage. So that thing is not really useful when you got Born Leader. That's the whole point of having Born Leader, is to share all the buffs that you can't share, which this thing will do its job. Now location is Berkeley. Number 3, I got Prodigy. Prodigy is a really good persona when it comes to if you need speed. I use this a lot because I don't really need accuracy anymore, so speed is my second choice. The more speed you have, the faster attack, the more damage you'll do. Now this gives attack speed plus 20%, which is a lot. 20% is quite a bit. Now it's stacked on top of the speed that they already buffed, so it's quite a bit. And this is definitely my go-to do raids for the speed, especially when it comes down DPS or 1 down. Definitely recommend to pick it up for sure. Location, it's Aldred. Number 2, I got Uptight. Uptight is probably the best Anima at the moment right now. It gives attack plus 30%. That is quite a bit. So there's no other better Anima to use at the moment besides just increase attack, pretty much. So this I will use for pretty much all my builds, because why not? 30% attack, I'll take it. It is very useful. Definitely recommend to pick it up if you can. Location, Shata. Last but not least, I got Nimble. Nimble is probably the most useful persona out of anything, because it increased 10% accuracy. To do high raids, you must have Nimble no matter what. So for the high raids, without Nimble, yeah, it's not gonna work. So that's pretty much a Hawkeye. It is very useful. Besides the accuracy, not much. But the thing is, you need accuracy when it comes to high rate, so that's why it's a must-have for Nimble. If you want to substitute Nimble, it's usually Prodigy. Those two, I go either one. If I have enough accuracy, I go Prodigy. If I don't, I go Nimble. For high rates, I always go Nimble. So this is a really good persona that must have if you want to go for high rate. Location is Fizzle. Alright people, I hope you guys enjoy the 10 persona and Anima together. Well, I mean, I can't really find 10 useful persona and Anima because that's just too difficult. There aren't many good ones in this game at the moment. Maybe in the future. So yeah, for the time being, that's about it. Hope you guys enjoy it. Until next time.